Hey friends, what's going on? Avram Gonzales here, back with more life mastery secrets. Today I want to talk about something that has definitely been an instrumental part of transformation in my life. And one thing I can say for sure, before we go on this little journey here together, and what I'm about to tell you that will really start to change things up for you and give you some tactical, tangible things that you can do to create more transformation in your life, is this disclaimer. Here it is. Transformation is not for wussies. Okay, it's not easy, right? And nobody has ever had a massive transformation or a massive shift without hitting some bumps in the road. It's never smooth sailing, as they say. So that's my disclaimer for what I'm about to tell you, because it could radically shift, change, and rock your world and make things extremely uncomfortable. Okay, so here's the thing. We talked about it in yesterday's video about enthusiasm. Just briefly, I told you I was going to give you some ways to create more space and possibilities for you to bring in the good stuff that you want in life. Because here's the deal. A lot of people that want to change their world, change their life, are stuck with a bunch of negativity or a bunch of people that are actually holding them down like the crabs in the bucket. You know, you've heard that metaphor before. One crab tries to leave the bucket. The rest of them pull him back into the bucket. Right? People are like that. Circumstances can be like that too. So here's the deal. In order to create the change you want in life, you actually have to create some space. So if you're occupying your time with the drama or the shame or the blame of other people and things that are creating upset or intrigue in your life, it's gonna be hard to bring new things in your life if that's all that you're occupying your time or your energy focusing on. So the first thing is recognizing where you're focusing on and learning how to refocus your energy, okay, and your thoughts especially. So people think it's just a shift that happens overnight, but it's more like conditioning that happens over time. It's like, hey, do I run into ruts every now and then that, drag me down for a minute? Yeah, of course, for sure. But I've learned how to really reframe things and bring them into a different context. It's like a really good reframe is this. I've been working on this project that I'm about to release where things have not gone according to plan for the last few months, actually, and haven't been coming together very easily. So my reframe for that is actually recognizing that, you know what? Had it had launched earlier, it may not be as miraculous and magical as it is now. How grateful can I be that it has taken this long and that what's being created now and the new people that are involved in the project are even better than they were before. So there's a magical gift in everything if you're willing to reframe it. So that's the second step, right? First step, starting to refocus your energy. Second step is learning how to reframe things so that you can focus. Third step to creating more space is to actually let go of the things that are not serving you. Okay, so if you've got a bunch of debt, it might mean focusing some time and energy to clean up your debt so that you can move forward. Okay, if you've got toxic people in your life, it may mean having some difficult conversations or making some difficult choices to let go of the people that are no longer serving you. Back in 2010 when I went on my journey of inspiration where I did something brand new every single day that I'd never done before and put it on video, and put it on the internet, I had friends that resisted the crap out of it. Right? They weren't ready to see me grow, explode, change, and go through the transformation that I had been desiring in my life. And guess what happened? They didn't call me anymore, and I certainly wasn't calling them to go back to where they were. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, not all friendships have to come to a dramatic end, but you may start just spending less time with people, and yeah, I'm going to say something a little bit controversial, but sometimes it's okay to lie to people, and just tell them what they need to hear for you to not have to go hang out with them. It's like, hey, what are you doing today? You want to go to the bar? It's like, no, I'm working on some other stuff. Even if you're just going to be at home watching Hulu or something, it might be better for you to actually start creating some space in your life. Because here's the deal. Transformation and what you have in your life, it's like everything, it's almost like a vacuum. You know what I mean? You open up space and then suddenly like, boom, more stuff will fill the space. What do you want? The good stuff or the stuff that's not working for you anymore? I'm going to opt for the first one. I want the good stuff. So I'm always looking at ways to replace the things that aren't working for me. So those are my steps. Focus on the things that you do want instead of the things that you don't want. Okay, start reframing the things that aren't working for you in a better way so you can have more gratitude for them. The third thing is to start looking at removing the toxic things and situations, doing your best to clean things up so that you can have the space to bring in the good stuff. Because if you can't create the space, there's nowhere for it to go in. If your cup is already full, you can't just add more to the cup. It doesn't work like that, right? So you got to create the space if you want the grace. I don't know. Is that silly? I just thought about making it up. Thought it was cool. Anyway, this video is a little bit longer than I want it to be. I usually like making these just a few minutes long for you, but nonetheless, I know that if you take the stuff that I've shared with you today, you can create pretty massive changes in your life. I've been doing that for years now, and it works like a champ. But it does take time and a lot of dedication. So I know you're good for it. I know you can do it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. And if you found this one valuable for you, please go ahead and click the little share button below. Post it on Facebook. Send it to a friend that you think might appreciate it. And, you'll be doing them a great service. So I'll catch you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Avram Gonzales, signing out.